Hey there and welcome to a remake of the How to Play as Lover video. Today I will give you a few tips on how to play as Lover, so let's get started. First of all, a Lover is not a role, but I would consider it a second aura. Your first aura is whether you are solo, village or werewolf, and the second aura is applicable if you are a love or sected or even both. You and your lover will be able to see each other's roles, and no matter what your team you are on, you can win together. But if one of you two dies, the other dies as well. Also, the Cupid is the role that made you in love with another player, and the game cannot have more than one Cupid, so you always know that the Cupid is your friend. That being said, my first hint is that you should always support the Cupid unless the Cupid doesn't support you. If he doesn't, it's actually game throwing. Try to figure out who is the Cupid and you all then know who each other is. Ask the Cupid for help if either one of you is getting killed, because the Cupid's vote might change games for you, and you are going to see that really often. Second hint comes with the will to survive. Normally you may die in a game, and except if you're a solo, your team might still win the game. With lovers that's not the case, so you need to make sure you survive at any cost. Try to get the serial killer instinct and do whatever is best for your survival. In my game, for example, I had to countervote another werewolf in the end during the night in order to have a chance of not killing my lover. Another strategy that might work well is to let your lover claim the role that you got if your lover is evil and you are good. Thirdly, there are roughly 6 types of couples that exist, and I'm going to describe and give some hints on all of them right now. Villager with villager. This is really common and might actually be quite tough. You are of course a really interesting target for all the evil forces, since they can get a double kill on you, so try to keep it secret. Don't say things like fool is good when you are not an informer, because people might question your role and relation with 4. Only do this if either one of you is getting killed. Werewolf with werewolf. This is most definitely one of the hardest ones, since you will be an extra interesting target for the village. One of you is spotted and the other one dies too. This means that you should play really well, most preferably support each other but not too obvious. Also, the Cupid is not your big friend right now because he cannot win with you. You can also try to claim a role like Doctor or Beast Hunter and your lover is about to get killed, then you should stress the importance of your role. Try to move all attention to other players as long as possible. Solo with solo. This is the rarest couple and also one of the hardest. In case you are a sect leader, you should just try to make the chain as lethal as possible to the village. First, make sure you get a protector, then get jailer, gunner, seer, etc. Try to avoid the Cupid and your lover, unless you want them to win as sect. If you're a zombie, well, you will probably still win the game as long as you bit someone, so no big problem over here. If you're an actual killer, it's important that you can rely on your voting role lover, aka fool or headhunter. In case your lover is fool, pretend that you are the fool if necessary, and well, if they then lynch your lover, yeah, your lover can at least win, so yeah, I think you have to accept it then. If your lover is headhunter, you need to make sure that he or she says that you are his or her target. In case you are arsonist or illusionist and you selected your lover before you became lovers, then you cannot kill anymore and the game will completely rely on you lying your way through. Also, in that case, the werewolves are your friends, and actually this might change in the future because it is kind of being discussed whether roles like the bomber, the arsonist and the illusionist should be able to actually kill their lovers. In case you are the fool and your lover is suspected, you can say that your lover is the fool. The village will probably not kill your lover, so they might ignore you and your lover or kill you, by which you win. If you are a headhunter, make sure to say that your lover is your target. This is really easy and often a solid claim. Village with werewolf. This is one of the most common couples. Generally, you need to stay close with the Cupid, and if you are the villager, make use of your ability to confirm the werewolf as good. If you are the werewolf in this case, try to get your lover claim that you are good, and make sure that werewolves don't vote your lover at night. Village with solo. If you are the villager, you should make sure that you support the solo in any way, whether they are converters or killer. If your lover is full or headhunter, you don't have to worry too much about winning, because that is gonna be impossible as couple, because it's no killing role in your couple. It's just gonna be about survival. Werewolf with solo. If you are werewolf and the solo is a killer, then you need to make sure that either one of you claims a role in time and defend yourself and him with that claim. Also make sure that other werewolves don't give away the solo killer at daytime. If the solo is a voting role, try to swap roles. Claim headhunter or let the headhunter say that you are the target. Claim full if there are no bullets anymore. In case the solo role is a converter, it's going to be harder. Make sure to keep the sect or zombie group a small skilled group, otherwise you will be voted out. In case you are the solo killer, make sure to keep the balance in the game. Also don't kill your lover nor the cupid. If you are a sect leader or zombie, keep the group small, since you don't want your sect or zombie to be able to outvote you later on. If you are a lynch role, let the werewolf claim full or say that your lover is target, as I just explained, but then in the other way around. Anyways, that is it for this video. I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day, and of course you can share the love by leaving a like, subscribing, sharing this video and becoming a member, which grants you a few epic perks on this channel. If I were you, I'd definitely take a sneak peek. And anyways, I will see you later, and don't be a traitor. Goodbye.